So, I was looking at the pictures in the Gazette today.
Rather than reading the articles. Yeah, you said.
Well, they were in the Gazette.
Breaking news! Mouse said it first! Sick and dangerous adventurers infiltrate the city and please!
Oh man! Whiz-bangs!
Keep calm, Karlak. One bad flare, and you could blow this whole
I
place.
can't believe everything you read, but if even half that reporting is true, some folk are just nasty.
Better.
Falagir's fireworks. Falagir's fireworks.
What about a Anthony's candle? Would you throw one of them?
Have you seen the size of an Anthony's candle?
Have you seen the size of a steel watcher?
Falagir's fireworks.
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Falagir's fireworks.
Maybe a few dead cats.
Oh, please!
Astarion! Fish! Astarion!
Minsk, please, slow down. Use your words.
Minsk has thought of how you might be a more virtuous vampire. Feast on fish instead. They are made of naught but neck.
It's a sweet thought, but, fish just doesn't have the flavor of full-blooded red meat.
No, you do not agree, Boo. I told you you have been spending far too much time around the pale one.
Oh, please!
Astarion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Calm down. Nobody's killed anyone with a few eggs. Not even her. Would I? And you? Keeping up your end?
Hells, I've heard about you on the privy, didn't I? Likes of you just make it hard on the likes of me.
Astarion, I was wrong about you. Truly wrong about you.
Let me guess. You thought I'd suck blood, but actually I just suck. Was that your witty jab?
He's sick and likely to die.
No, I mean it. There's little between us we share. But you've fallen in love and stood by your lover. That is something this dreamer's heart can appreciate.
Nine fingers still keeping out of our little arrangement.
For now, you'd think something like this would be below her.
Nothing's below her. Not if she thinks she's overcome. Let's just keep our heads down.
Easier for you to say. Maybe we should meet somewhere different next time. Folk will get suspicious.
As far as they're concerned, just a couple of friends discussing the weather.
If we get careless, the guild will come for its cut. If it doesn't come out of our purses, it'll come out of us.
Calm down. Nobody's killing anyone over a few eggs. Not even her.
So our vamp isn't so heartless after all.
Rich of you to talk about someone else's heart, Karlak. But I must admit, my chest has been feeling a touch lighter recently.
Would I? And you?
It suits you beautifully.
Yes, most things do.
Did some upper city type wake up to find an empty larder this morning?
Bless her, they're not waking at all. Good quality stuff, too. Evil inside.
Pity. I like a little crunch.
Anyway, what you have for me?
Side of salted pork.
Yes, love. Well, now's as good a time as any. Can't get enough. I'm not surprised. I do rather like that, you know.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Oh, I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
Smell a fish bite now. Not that smell.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that.
Having these things lying around.
Gods! All we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit. Oh, disgusting creatures. I hope they dispose of them soon.
I have to admit, being attacked by sea devils definitely isn't my best date. But it wasn't the worst either.
Did you see? They popped up out of the water all around me. Bitch Queen's mercy. I'm glad they're dead, but what do we do with them now? They smell awful already.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved more than just my livelihood. A bit quieter after the Sawagan attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back.
Did you hear this was the best place to buy fish in the city as well? Seems they neglected to mention the sea devils.
I just feel so much safer knowing there's people like you around to defend us. Or those creatures will think twice next time.
That was incredible! And just think what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway mystic carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Mystic Carrion? You're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me. Not by choice. Me and my friends, we were beggars. Used to sleep down near the docks when the Fists were on patrol. Carrion found us down there. He murdered us. Made us like this. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed. If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord. He likes to pretend he's not a walking corpse like the rest of us. Beneath those rags, he's as rotten as we are. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know. Don't let yourself be tempted by it. Whatever's in that jar must be destroyed. I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean. No matter. This is still the safest place to hide. It's just bad luck I was discovered. I must be patient. My brothers need me.
Coins to feed my son. He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir.
Oh, I didn't realize who I was asking. Please, please don't hurt us. Anything would help. Any amount at all.
I feel a little dizzy.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
don't know.
That smell. These corpses aren't the freshest. Secret lair in the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there?
That might be worth a look.
So what exactly did you see?
Would you throw one of them? Have you
Hush, spirits. I sense it too. Our guest brings with her the stench of Thrumbo's disobedience. Hand his carcass to me. Quickly. Is that so? You realize, without me, your painter friend hasn't a hope of regaining control of his body? You'd condemn Oscar to such a fate, all over the words of a soulless ingrate? You will not. His body is chained to that spirit for eternity. I forged the links myself. Perhaps you'd care for some bindings of your own. I know plenty of specters who'd kill to possess a body like yours.
Impertinent.
I smell blood.
To glory or glorious death! Who is that? Die in silence, evil!
Think you can take me on?
Fuck yes.
I have missed this. The adventure, the danger, the kicking of butts. Perunere!
At last. That dusty pile of bandages was getting irritating.
Probably just a dead cat.
With your pestilence, you have my word.
Actually did their jobs, you'd be off the street. Guess the steel watch isn't as effective as the mouth claims. How closely they watch
Who is this large man of sternness and storm? Who mislikes his look? As if he is knowing of things that Minsk is.
Relax, the both of you. It's Baldur, our city's valorant founder.
Ah, this makes more sense. Some relation of the Baldur who owns the gate, perhaps?
The only moment you're living in is this one.
Should be at home with their loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment.
The only moment you're living in is this one. Worry about the next one when it comes.
Should be at home with their loved ones.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Did you speak with Carrion? Has he provided a cure? Did you find anything that might help Oscar? Then what are you waiting for? Do it!
Burns. It burns. You burn too. How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Please, Kerry, my darling, listen to me.
You brought me here. You did this. Do not interfere. He's coming home with me. And he deserves it. He called me here. Trapped me. Pathetic little childish boy.
I only wished to explain myself, to make you see how...
No! Enough of your whining. Enough! Selfish, arrogant bastard of an artist. I wanted to be left in peace. And how does that help me? Or is it just to help him? Why does everything always have to revolve around Oscar Beverus?
Oh, my sweet Kerry. What did I do to you?
Save your tears for the ethereal plane. What are you saying? You're trying to confuse me. It's so hard to think. I don't remember.
Kerry, my sweet meat. I just need to know that what you did, that it wasn't my fault.
Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be!
The spirit's aura flickers, changes. She is confused, lost, dragged here unwillingly by a man who refused to let her leave.
Fine. If Oscar wants the truth, he can have it. We were a fling, nothing more. My decision had nothing to do with him. I did this because I was so fucking sad. All the time. Oscar finds it easier to imagine a world where women kill themselves over him than one where they have their own bloody problems.
I'm sorry, Kerry. I had no idea. But I was truly not to blame.
No, you weren't. So you and your poxy paintings stay away from me! We're done, Oscar. Over. Now let me rest in bloody peace.
Gods, what a mess I've made of it all. My sweet Ferelia. I've been a rotten fool, haven't I? And yet you never left my side.
It will take more than a ghost to scare me away. Though I wish you'd come to me sooner. I'm no fool. I know Oscar loved another when we met. But when we made our vows, I meant them.
Throughout my ordeal, I saw how tenderly you cared for me. Even at my worst, you never left my side. Truly, you were the one who saved me. I'm so sorry, my darling. But of course, I'm a man of my word. And the word was compensation. Come upstairs to my atelier. I promise you'll leave with something priceless. Immortality.
So, first you save my husband, then you save our marriage. I can't tell you how grateful I am. I'm afraid when one falls in love with an artist, such drama comes with the territory. Needless to say, Oscar won't be having anything more to do with the supernatural. One possession is quite enough for any marriage. You must take up his offer. Go to his atelier, sit for him. Then perhaps you will understand what I see in him, flawed as he is.
Here she is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you... well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin? No, of course not. As an artist, I want to capture your true essence in this portrait. Bloodstains and all. Oh, of course, if you do want to freshen up first, I'm more than happy to wait. After all, it will be seen by generations to come. Nothing could be simpler. Let's begin, shall we? And voila! All it needs now is a name. Something to capture the spirit in which it was created. A tad alliterative for my tastes, but who am I to judge? Please, take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
Good likeness, warts and all.
Truly, my finest work yet.
That might be worth a look. I hope there's nothing troubling you, my dear.
My children. My sweet ones. What have they done to you?
I'm hungry, Father. I'm so hungry. It hurts, Father. The hunger. It never stops.
Please, do you know of anything that can be done? I've been fighting it, but I think you're right. Better that than they start feeding off humans. I do not know if this is more blessing or curse, but it is at least something. Thank you, my friend.
At least I'm not alone. I could not have borne that eternity. Is this my life now? Darkness and hunger. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for everything. I did not expect you to free us. I am grateful.
Must have been some other oozing, stinking lump floating.
A friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well? I know. Bit strange, isn't it? But then you have to be open to trying new things. The venue's called The Palace. Not sure what it stands for, but it sounds very exclusive. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. Looks a bit like your friend here.
Oh dear. I assure you, it's not.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel. Only that it was him and a few of his closest friends. Said he couldn't wait to introduce me to them. How often does a man say that to a girl he's only met once? He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up. Now you mention it, he brought his own wine with him to the Mermaid last night. Strange smell it had. Kind of metallic. You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
You're so adorable when you're thinking what to say.
That might be worth a look.
He says to love is better than to fight, and I cannot agree.